Hey dollhouse people, Whitney and LaBrie here, and this week I'm going to be working on all the accessories to my dollhouse. We're going to be working on the living room and the dining room, and as you can see, I've already added a few furniture pieces. So if you haven't already, please subscribe by just clicking that little button below, and while you're at it, give me a thumbs up and feel free to comment. So I'm going to get to accessorizing, so watch the show, hope you enjoy, and then you can get to your own dollhouse projects. So I'll see you next week. Bye! OMG dollhouse people, so this is a fun day because this is when you get to see all the accessories put into the rooms and really bring it together. So I'm super excited because I bought these rugs. Now, one is actually a big piece of material that someone made into a rug that I found it in the estate sale. And then the other is a rug that I've just had for a long time, and I can't even remember the name, the brand on it, but you might have recognized it yourself if you're a dollhouse fanatic. So this is the overall of all the accessories and some of the furniture that I'm going to use. Maybe not all of it, I'm not sure, but some of this stuff, this is, I kind of plan on trying to use as much as I can, but, sometimes it just doesn't work. And we'll kind of go over some of the pieces. So this box right here, I just want to touch on some of these really cute special pieces. This is a silverware holder. And I really like if I can find to purchase artisan made or handcrafted items. And you can see here the artist initials and the date of 1983 that was on that. So just a cute special little piece that someone put a lot of time into. These are some nesting dolls that I found. I don't see any artist name on them, but they were just too cute to pass up, so I had to get those, and I'll try to use those if I can. These I love. They are little tiny teapots that are obviously different flowers, and I must use those, of course. And this is an adorable album that I do believe is handmade by someone. And they put little tiny Victorian photos inside, and you can look at those with a magnifying glass. And there's some pretty decent, serious detail. A lot of it look like they're from Europe. This small boat, no name on that. I just thought that it was pretty well made and nice detail. Couldn't pass this up. Someone took really a lot of time in making this. There's the signature on the back and the date, which I was having a hard time with. It says 91 or 97, but anyway, they did a great job, and I had to have it. So this mirror is a Best Pack mirror. For those of you who don't know, this is a miniature company that does fine miniatures. They've done it for a pretty long time, about 30 years or so, and unfortunately they did close their doors in December 2020. Just one more casualty of that year, the year that we shall not name, right? So this is a plastic house here. I don't know who made this. I picked up a couple of these at some antique store that I was at, but what I really love is the table that they're on, which I don't have a name for, but there is little tiny casters on that. So this could be a town square miniature. A lot of these pieces are like these little chairs, this little sideboard, Bombay chest here. Town square miniatures are made by the Aztec Corporation, and they have also been around since the early 70s making miniatures of all sorts of varieties. They have high-end, and they have very common, inexpensive, great starter pieces for people also. So you'll see that I have several of that type of item too throughout my entire dollhouse. And then this doll, she's also handmade. I have no artist signature on that, but she's just gorgeous and I love her. And I typically don't put dolls, or I used to not ever put dolls. I just felt like they never looked good, but more and more I've been finding that I love a lot of the dolls that I've come across. So this clock, Town Square also. This curio is also Best Pack as well. It's got a few issues, but it's in pretty decent shape. I had to fix a few little things when I first bought it, but just look at that hardware. It's just so gorgeous, and just the details and the trim, and it's just such a pretty piece. Heavy too, nice quality. This Etager is a gorgeous town square miniature also, and I just love the detail on it. It's got some good detail, some good edges, some curves that are beautiful. And then I've got this additional Bezpak side table, swan side table, and you can just see the quality in that piece. A different color wood. You know, I'm not that big on having to match all the woods. This dining set is a common piece as well from Town Square Miniatures in a mahogany red color. Same with the hall tree, with the faux marble top. I had it previously decorated from when I had my other dollhouse, so it's going to go in the entry of this dollhouse as well. So let's start putting it together.
What we do here is go back.
And voila, it's all finished. That's totally a lie. It's never finished. As you guys know, you'll find the most perfect piece for your dolls and you will have to add and take away something or keep adding. Sometimes less is more and sometimes more is more. So I hope you enjoy the outcome of this space. I really like it quite a bit. There's still some things I want to do. I added some lace trim as curtains, and I didn't add bars or anything like that, so that might be something that I go back and I do later. So that's it for this week. If you haven't subscribed, please just click that little button down below, and let's stay in touch. Feel free to comment. I'd like to hear from you if there's any questions that you might have for me or anything that you'd like to see me do in the future. Any refurbishing or anything like that, any questions, just feel free to ask. So if you are interested in purchasing any pre-owned dollhouse furniture, you can always go to my eBay website, which is Whitney1614. I'll put the link down below. And if you're like me and you're obsessed with miniatures and you just can't get enough, you can always follow me on my Facebook page, which is Whitney LaBrie Events. Pretty easy to find. So I think that's it. I think that's it for this week. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you again next week. Bye.